Right then, it's the 3rd of June, 2022, and Astral DJ, our Joe, has given us a right smiley song. It's called Shotgun. It's about a car full of people going somewhere, anywhere, feeling like there's someone. That brilliant feeling. So somebody's maybe going on a road trip, or it may be something about a shotgun. Kristen, I don't know if Jerry does shotguns. I know he does pistols. I don't know if he does shotguns. So it's important about a shotgun. Maybe, for all I know, Jerry inherited a shotgun. If so, it might be that person that's saying hello. Here we go. It's the person that doesn't drive. And today's card is the Empress, which is the mother energy, which is usually the shotgun in the family car when dad's driving in it. Maybe when you was a kid, you was allowed to ride shotgun with dad. And it's a fond memory. Who knows? Let's see what they want to tell us. And then I'll fetch you the song up. And I'm going to start doing the songs for the monthlies today. Don't know how many I'll get through. I've got both granddaughters' birthdays this month, plus a few others. So, a lot going on. And then it's mine. So let's see. Oh, and Kristen, I need your new address, please. Message me. I think I've missed her. Oh, I've done it, I don't know, but I have. Where is she? Mother Earth. Demeter. No idea how I've missed her. You ought to be in the last bar. Oh no, she's there. I always worry about this one because it's my daughter's card. And I believe it's yours as well, Kristen. Your daughter's, or somebody you know, because you mentioned it before. So there's no action for at least a day. There's nothing happening. There's no passion. There's no action. There's an end to an emotional situation. Something was as good as it could get, couldn't grow anymore, so it had to end. 10 months is mentioned. But there's a happy and secure retirement with a loyal companion, perhaps. Or someone born 1970 plus or minus 12 may be involved. A financial gain. Standing at that crossroads again, meeting the devil. Are you going to take the path you've always took, sell your soul to the devil, or are you going to take your true path? There's a reunion here, maybe someone from the past or to do with children taking place. Fond memories. But nothing can grow in barren lands. So this is an emotional situation where there's fond memories, perhaps like I said, of riding shotgun with Dad. But it came to a conclusion. Because there we have it again, the passing, the death, the ending, the betrayal. But it's just the shell. No, doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. And there is heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Possible heart issues, maybe minor surgery. But something here is coming between you and what you want. Something's over, and it could be with a mother, mother-in-law, mother of your children, or any important female in your life. There is arguments. And whilst there's fond memories of this situation, it's stagnant. It can't grow and it has to end. 2 tens, emotional endings, but it was good, but now it's over. That's sad. But what do we see? We see that there's no major arcanas because today's card is neutral. So it's coming to a realisation that a chapter of your life is over. It may be a sibling, a family member, a childhood friend, where there's fond memories, but it's gone. And now you have to decide where you go next. There it is again, repeating itself. 10 of Cups reversed. Something that was once good, once made you happy, is now gone. 10 months. This chapter is over. You need to move forwards. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. 21. Perhaps travelling with friends or somewhere. It's the cosmic egg, the eternal dance through life, a cycle that keeps going so that we end one chapter and begin another. 21's positive. However, again, we've got the mother energy, the stability, the finances is unreliable and unpredictable. Could be Taurus female or the feminine side of a Taurus man. It's emotions, it's instability, it's unreliability. In finances especially. Somebody here is now having to face whether they accept this cup their happiness that's overflowing. It's a brand new beginning, and it's hard to leave behind what was. The Kingfisher is a positive sign. It could be the conception of a child, or business, a new beginning, something that you love. But this is a nightmare because there's such fond memories. 9 weeks. Someone here, this feminine in your life, wants to win at all costs. She will cut her nose off to spite her face. There is no way she'll give in. This is somebody who enjoys causing arguments. This is somebody who does it for the attention. They don't care as long as they're getting the attention. Drama. 5 weeks. It could get violent, so you step away. Take the high road. There it is again. Something from the childhood, a betrayal, or someone from your childhood, a sibling, a friend, an ex-partner perhaps. Could be an ex-wife. Coming back from the past, bad memories. So you're flooded with nostalgia, good and bad. Perhaps child abuse for some. And a decision is made. One of those swords is being removed. Something that was once coming between you and another is no longer there. The bond is broken. So it could be we say goodbye to friends, partners. It could be through a passing or a betrayal. It may be about finances. Perhaps you lent some money to somebody and they never gave it back. Whatever it is, you'll be happier when you leave this behind. So don't keep making the same mistakes, repeating the mistakes of the past. So the only major arcana we've got is the 21. Massively important. And it's positive energy. There's a lot of choices here. We have 3 2s. Somebody perhaps made the wrong choice. And now they know it. Yep. Problems within the home and family unit. The dynamics have changed. It's nowhere near as happy as it was. No celebrations. Unhappiness within the home. Marriages perhaps ending. Friendships. An end to study. Some of you may have decided that the course isn't for you and you're losing friends, saying goodbye that you had so much fun with riding shotgun. Taurus energy again. Somebody not speaking the truth, especially about financial matters. Neck and throat issues. It's rebellion against what you were taught to believe. And then action will be taken. And it has to be swift and it has to be within a day. Not today, but when it happens, it will be all in one day. Yeah. There is no communication. Somebody may have been blocked, or there's problems with children, especially those in uniform of a darker complexion. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again mentioned. No communication, no gifts coming. No, it may be child maintenance issues. Impatience here to get this nightmare over. More arguments. Argument upon argument. Always competing. Always having to have the last word. change is coming, a run of good luck. Fate is taking a hand because you won't. And there he is again, the unconditional love of the Cancer. Male or female, it's usually a man, but it could be the masculine side of the feminine. Cancer cusper, so Gemini, Cancer, Cancer, Leo. It's somebody who manages to love themselves as their mother would love them, unconditionally, not in an egotistical way. Or somebody giving you that amount of unconditional love that you need to accept. So seventh house, marriages, friendships, partnerships coming to an end. 31. Justice, so court cases. Libra, the number 11. Marriage is neither heaven nor hell, it's simply purgatory. The name Abraham Lincoln is important, so I do believe it's on one of your notes, isn't it? So it could be about money. The seventh house is an area of the chart that represents the other. Bindings, whether emotional or domestic, or lawful, and what is right or permissible, are indicated. It's been thought that the house of marriage or marriage partners, and although this may still be the primary meaning, the other can also include friends, yes, family, and peer groups, yes. So it can mean significant others, such as co-workers, since in the traditional house of Libra it governs fairness, balance, and the law. It is also the house of open enemies, yes, because there they are, being very open about being your enemy, very verbal, and yet they're not letting go. Issues dealing with partners or significant others, court cases, legal issues. The card itself is neutral, much like the seventh house, which strives for balance. So the surrounding cards will indicate the basic meaning, whether positive or negative, or something in between. And this is definitely negative. There could be misinformation or lying because somebody's not speaking the truth. If this card refers to a court case or legal issue, it's not a good time for that. So that's why you've got to be patient. The end result may not be what you'd hoped for, or is one that might drag on, again ending over time in a dissolving way, with no real closure. It could be a partnership or legal ruling. You could have dispassionate or odd partners, maybe even bisexual lovers, or those from an entirely different background, or a court case could get disrupted or have an unusual or totally unexpected result. There could be, though, once it's settled, full heart blessings. There we are. For Cancer and Taurus. More likely the Cancer though, because the Taurus is in reverse. Coming out well in a financial or at least a material way. Yes, we've got that in a court case. It could be engagements or marriages called off, or relationships moving up to the next level. And it means getting ready for more serious relationships, ending one chapter to begin anew. In the case of dysfunctional or unhealthy relationships, they will end. So, some sort of relationship here, friendship, siblings, co-workers, even marriages, is ending, over. Because someone's not prepared to put up with the lies and the arguments anymore. They're loving themselves enough to move on, begin again. The light. Light illuminates the darkness and the gloom and brings hope and inspiration. You need to ask your angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are the keys to the universe. The keys are usually with the Hierophant. And bring love and peace. There we are, the changes. Bring love and peace. King of Cups. The change. As well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity and purpose. You will radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. So passing on our word again. Not being like a Bible basher, but showing people to have faith in themselves. Angel wisdom suggests you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen that divine flame within you, because you are the light. You're the one that shines a light on the path for others to follow. If you're here, that's your purpose. And it may be just within the family, showing your kids the right way, how to be good people. But it could be a much bigger thing than that. Oh, and there she is, the destroyer, Carly. Got all the skulls she's got around her neck. Fire. Destruction. An ending of a chapter. So where are you, Carly? Let's have a look. Is she small or large goddess? It looks like Carly is a major one. So let's see. So it's a bit longer than we expected today then. There she is. Carly. Kali is the Hindu goddess, so you lot that are watching in India will know more about her than I do. Her roots go far back in time, so the nostalgia, the things where we look back. We first hear of her around 400 AD. Kali is black, full-breasted and bloodthirsty, and dances on the bodies of her enemies. What did I say about the conflict? She is alive with power. She is a creator and a destroyer. She is not a goddess to mess with. So this woman, although Kali is now a Hindu goddess, she predates the Hindu religion. Her origins in Hinduism are from the great goddess Durga. In one legend, she springs from Durga's forehead to help her defeat her enemies. She is known as the forceful aspect of the Durga and appears in legends of battles as a bloodthirsty and ruthless fighter in her destroyer aspects. So maybe your third eye is erupting so that you can fight the battles needed. However, the other side of destruction is creation, and in a creative aspect, Kali is credited with creating the Sanskrit alphabet and painting the symbols which is written on skulls that hang around her neck. By creating Sanskrit, the forerunner of Indo-European languages, she brings a whole new world of experience into being. And what have they been telling us? Welcome to the real world. A new world. The world as we know it is over. Kali, you are the sort of woman who enters. It's either love or fear. Nobody wants to get on the wrong side of you. You are executive woman on the board who cuts straight through the nitty-gritty. You are the mother who confronts and destroys the abuser of their child. You are the creative artist who brings us face to face with the realities of birth, life and death. You protect those you love with the fierceness of a jungle cat. You are unafraid of the darkness in your nature, so riding shotgun's easy for you. Of course, blackness and darkness have a bad press, but Kali, you know better. You know that darkness is excitement, sexuality, and powerful life energy. Seeds of life grow in the darkness of the womb and the earth. Kali brings life out of darkness. The archetype of a powerful mother, she creates life within her body, but will kill without mercy to protect her young. Sentimental she is not. Sugar and spice and all things nice, that's what little girls are made of. That's what you're up against, Kali. The stereotype of women as grown-up girls full of niceness. The stereotype that says it's not okay for you to be big and powerful. Little girls should be seen and not heard. So what are you going to do with all your juicy anger? You probably learned to shut it away inside a long time ago, where it simmers away, corroding you. Your anger may occasionally come out when you've had too many drinks, or you may resort to bitching, nagging and whining, which are all sneaky ways of leaking out some anger indirectly, or you may be so frightened of letting anger out that you turn it in on yourself and suffer physical illness. You need to channel your anger into creative expression. Paint it, write it, or become a campaigner. Your true nature will then find its purpose. There is no doubt that you have a disturbing effect on men. The sort of power that you have unconsciously reminds them of a time when they were babies and their mother had almost total power and control over them. As an adult, a man has to grow up and separate from the power of his mother to become his own man. But if this process is not satisfactorily completed, then he is never sure whether he is his own man or not. He fears that you could control him, and worse, that he might enjoy it. Your love affairs can be dramatic and emotionally exhausting. You love with a passion and intensity that does not know the meaning of restraint. However, you can be over-possessive and jealous, leaving your lover feeling that he has no freedom. You are certainly not above taking revenge on an ex. Remember Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction? You do try to keep some dignity when a love affair ends, without indulging in bunny boiling, stalking, or similar unsavoury activities. Preserve your dignity, please, Carly, and move on. So some of you are contemplating revenge. Don't do that, because it will come back on you. There is a ritual there, but I won't go through that. So the divinatory meaning of this puts you on notice that major changes are about to take place. Yes, because we've got the change. We've got the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune there. And the end of a chapter. Structures around you may crumble and fall, leaving you temporarily lost. Remember, however, that destruction sometimes comes before creation. The old, tired and redundant parts of your life must fall away in order to create space for the new and the vibrant life that is coming. The problem with this, though, is that there may be a time when you lose hope of ever coming through into the light once again. Remember, creation takes place in the dark, and unless you stifle the new growth by going back on old habits, so that crossroads, new and beneficial growth will happen in time. Meanwhile, gather support, nurture yourself, and be around people you feel comfortable with. This card can also appear in a woman's life when she needs to assert herself to protect herself from or those she loves. Be alert to those who seek to undermine your confidence. Carly reminds you to believe in yourself, your skills, talents, and abilities. Beautiful. And we'll do one of these. For Epona. Can you see? Looks very much like a palomino, but it's very dark. I am a beautiful individual, and I will continue to glow as I embrace self-love. What did I say? Unconditional love for yourself. There you go. So let's do these dice. Scorpio. Well, there's nobody more like Carly than a Scorpio. Sun, 12th house. It's the only water sign that believes it's a fire sign. 12th house we know is of prisoners, don't we? So someone may be in prison or coming out of prison. It's about paying your dues. So it's about reintegrating. So maybe coming back into something. Pisces energy. It's about the feet and toes. Prisons, institutions. The colour green. The return. Something returns from the past. It's karmic. Family secrets. Hidden enemies. Reconnections. Feeling confined. You have to make reparation for any misdeeds you've done. Sacrifices will be asked and required. You must surrender to this. Accept it. Institutions and the collective unconsciousness. Things that have been kept from us all. And that means the wide world, Mother Earth. Scorpio, Sun. Secretive self-expression. It will be intense, perceptive, mysterious, passionate and powerful. The Sun in Scorpio continues regardless of setbacks and focuses on its task. So this is something that you must stick at, that you're passionate about. But I believe some of you are holding on too tight for too long and repeating mistakes of the past. So, beautiful read though. Kali destroys, but then brings a new beginning. The birth of something new. A whole new world. Our world. Mother Earth has decided that fate is going to make a change because some of you won't. So the change is coming whether you want it or not. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. You are a beautiful individual and you will continue to glow if you embrace self-love. Love yourself unconditionally. Thanks for listening. Bye.